So yesterday, a British man by the name of Phil Craig launched a political party called the Referendum Party, right? Now, why am I saying a British man? Because he is British with a British accent. He does, however, have South African citizenship, right? Because you can only register a political party if you have citizenship. Now, in South Africa, like a lot of other countries, you can acquire citizenship in two ways. It's either one, you've been in the country for a specific period of time, or two, you have enough money to invest in the country and start businesses, and then you can acquire citizenship that way. So I don't know how this British man acquired citizenship, so it could be either or. That's one. So the Referendum Party is basically Cape Independence. So a few years ago, the same gentleman, Phil Craig, had pushed the movement for Cape Independence, which was for Cape Town or the Western Cape to become an independent country. So what that means is that I have family in Cape Town, right? And I have family in the Northwest. I have family in the Northern Cape, right? Right now, we are all South African citizens. If they are able to get this going and separate the Western Cape from South Africa, then my family in Cape Town will now have a different nationality, and it will require me to have a passport and apply for a visa in order for me to now go to Cape Town or visit any of my family members in the Western Cape, right? Because they want to have their own country in the Western Cape. Now, a few months ago, in June, I think, the DA had pushed for a specific bill that was similar to Cape Independence, but they did not paint it as Cape Independence. They said that they were looking for the autonomy to rule the Western Cape in a manner that does not allow the ANC government to interfere with certain things. Now, keep in mind that provincial governments actually have a lot of power, right? But if they are a federal state, because they were requesting for an independent state, which is similar to a federal state, it means that they have the say in import, export, trading licenses, whether or not certain people can come into the country. They cannot, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that they are able to have a say over, right? And people said no, right? That was the DA. When you go to the DA's website and when you read the DA's manifestos and a lot of what it is that they've been speaking about, they've been pushing towards a federal state as well. Whether or not they structure it in that manner that they're looking for, an independent state or a federal state, that's not the question. They are looking for that. They just don't know how to say it, right? Because they do have a large enough following that could argue that. So now you've got the Referendum Party and you've got the DA. So what I did is I went onto the Referendum Party's website, and their agenda is one agenda and one only, and that is for the Western Cape to become a country. That's it. That's all they speak about. They speak about how they are going about this. They even say that DA supporters, all they need to do is vote for them, because that vote is as good as a vote for the DA. Now, what that tells me is that these two political parties have formed an alliance. And through that, they are looking to push for the Western Cape's independence.